Hey guys, this is the YouTube version of my show. I don't love the idea of even putting it out like this, but I'm going to use YouTube to stay in touch with you guys from now on. That means this version is missing all the stories about coronavirus, insurrection, your Second Amendment rights, and more. All of these, of course, are usually my most honest, brutal, and important stories. Anyway, you can get the entire unfiltered and uncensored show for free by going to thecomicsgym.com or nickdip.com. It's still free on both of these sites, too. And if you want extra content each day, join at patreon.com or thecomicsgym.com for the daily encore show. Also, while you're on these sites, please make a contribution to keep this show free and check out my tour dates. I'll be in Phoenix, Raleigh, New York, and Texas in the up-and-coming months. Remember, you guys keep thinking it, I'll keep saying it, and please enjoy, and please share today's episode. Talk to you soon. Oh yeah, welcome to the final day of the week, the Nick DiPaolo Show. How are you folks? Glad you could join us. Good to be here. Hey, real quickly, let me get this off my chest. My wife's reading a lot of comments, about and there's a lot of my fans saying that I'm juicing. If you mean this, maybe with a little brandy, yeah. I don't juice. I have testosterone therapy. That's not like doing anabolic steroids, okay? I lifted weights my whole life. I was an athlete. Sorry, I have a physique. And if I work out, wear a T-shirt, I guess it looks different or whatever. I don't know what you guys have been used to seeing the last 10 years on the internet and shit. I know they take pictures of you, even when you're not even famous. They catch you bloated and shit, they'll put it... But I don't juice. Look, I played football in college 30 years ago with guys who did juice. And I mean heavy. And I'd say 2 to 3 years after we graduated, about 3 of them had kidney and liver problems. So I never, even when I played, I didn't do it. So let's get that off. Testosterone therapy is different than, when I was up at Maine, these linemen would stick a needle in each other's asses in the shower. They're risking their kidneys for University of Maine Black Bear football. It's not fucking Georgia, Alabama. So let's get that out of the way. Yeah, I work out and my body responds better now that my testosterone levels are up. But it's not. I'm not going to have fucking 30-inch guns yet, unless I run into it a little dirty, 18-year-old male hooker. All right, so that's that. All right, let's get on with the show, shall we? Biden plans a searing critique of Trump to mark January 6th anniversary. So that one won't make it to YouTube. Go to the Comics Gym or Patreon. Boston Marathon bomber ordered to return COVID payment. That one won't make it to YouTube either. Go to the Comics Gym or nickdip.com. Dogs dispatched to Massachusetts school to sniff out COVID. Well, that won't make it to YouTube either. Go to the Comics Gym or Patreon. Anyways, here's something very unique that an accused Las Vegas murderer nabbed with a severed head in the back. I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm not the guy that got killed. Back of a truck he'd stolen. Oh, the luck. Just happened to swipe the wrong vehicle, his lawyer claimed. Apparently, Judge Judy was having none of it. Get your elbows off the table. Look up here. Never mind the head. I don't believe you. I stole a fucking truck and had a head and some tits. I don't believe you. Eric called. I like Judy, too. She was the woman I would say that I would vote for president, but then she backed Bloomberg, and I said, you fucking dummy. This guy doesn't look like he would do anything wrong. What are you, shitting me? His haircut says rape. Eric Holland, 57. I'm 2 years older, 3 years older. I look a little better than that, don't I? I'm going to start dyeing my hair purple. Eric Holden, 57, allegedly stole a gold Chevrolet Avalanche, not realizing that body parts that happened to me. I bought a Toyota in high school. Sure enough, torso in the back seat. What's that smell? I don't know. Anyways, there were body parts in coolers, was stashed inside when cops pulled him over on December 23rd. Defense attorney David Westbrook said in court, jeez, we're losing it. I read such horrendous headlines last night. A mother slit her two little kids' throats in a tub. There were 4 as equally as psychotic as that. I don't know what's going on. People always go, it's always been like that. You just get to report it. Bullshit. Bullshit.
What the hell's going on out here?
I don't know, Vinny. Police said Holland was initially spotted in a stolen Toyota Tundra, but dodged cops, no pun intended, by ducking into a local parking lot. Oh, he must have learned this from Henry Hill. And driving out in a different car. Remember Henry Hill did that? In a Chevy, which also had been stolen. Really? Vegas cops made the grisly discovery after pulling over the Chevy and busting Holland.
Houston, we have a problem.
They found Siegfried's head in a bucket in 2 dealers' hands. He now faces murder charges in the case, with the victim identified as Rich Miller, my old fucking agent. I had it. Dennis Miller's brother was my Rich Miller. Oh, geez, I hope it wasn't. Who died from multiple gunshot wounds. What about the head severing? Did that, according to the local coroner, so I don't know. Holland was allegedly an acquaintance of Miller, or they dating, but Westbrook said his client is the actual victim of dumb luck. He argued that Holland would not have gotten into the Chevy. Well, now listen to this. This sort of makes a little sense to me. He wouldn't have got into the Chevy while cops were after him if he knew what was in the bed of the truck. But no, you had that car planted there. You stole that one. So shut the fuck up. I almost fell for it. How dare you? In order to believe he had knowledge of what was in the vehicle, this is his attorney talking, you would have to believe he intentionally led police to the body. Why would he do that, said the lying cocksucker of a lawyer.
It's a sick question. You're a sick fuck, and I'm not that sick that I'm going to answer it.
Said the judge. That's right. Judge Harmony Leticia didn't buy it. Good for you. Here she is saying, I have a cramp in my palm. She's putting a spell on this guy. Judge Harmony Letitia didn't buy it and ordered Holland held without bail until his next court appearance on January 27th. Until then, she said they might date. Anyways, what? Officers. What are the odds? I stole a car and my old acquaintance's head was in it. I had nothing to do. How many times has this happened to you? So he shot the guy. When I hear a severed head story, I want to know if it was done while they were alive or not. I don't know why I asked that, but well, you know why? Because of the shit they show on YouTube. I watched one beheading and didn't sit well with me. And by not sitting well, what I'm saying is I coughed up a pound of macaroni and cheese on my Red Sox t-shirt. Speaking of guns, guns are good is the headline here. A legally armed Southern California jewel store owner thwarted an attempted smash and grab robbery by 4 men. Good for him.
Don't you move, you motherfucker. I'll blow your brains out.
4 suspects entered a jewelry store in Upland last Thursday, just after 2:30 p.m., and deployed bear spray on everyone inside. Dallas, you're probably a hunter or no. What's bear spray? Does it attract female bears? Or does it burn? I don't really know.
It's not much different than pepper spray. It's just, to keep a bear from attacking you.
Oh, all right, bear spray. Terrific. Next time the wife wants sex, I'll blast her with that shit. The raid isn't working. deployed bear spray on everyone inside. After the owner brandished a legally possessed firearm, the suspect took off in a getaway vehicle waiting outside. No one in the business was seriously injured, so I don't know why I'm talking about this. While working to identify and apprehend the suspects, investigators were contacted by detectives from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, Chino Hill Station, Chino, California, who said they had reason to believe these suspects were also responsible for other recent violent robberies in Claremont and Chino Hills. Upland PD also learned that most of the suspects involved in the robbery were associated with a local criminal a street gang and crime in California. Get the fuck out of here.
Is it because we're black?
Of course it is. You're different. Let that settle in. At the same time, Upland police located the suspect's vehicle. SBSO deputies located multiple suspects in the city of Ontario that were allegedly involved in the aforementioned robberies, including 3 who were allegedly involved in the Upland attempted robbery. Upland police executed a search warrant in an apartment in Upland where the 4th suspect was taken into custody. Nice going, fellas. I hope I can pronounce these Irish names. The suspects have been identified as Jonathan O. Williamson, just Jonathan Williamson, there he is, 36, from Upland. Dalen LaFlora, 29, a parolee from LA. Gerald K. Oh my God. What did he look like? I don't know, Pocahontas with a tattoo on her neck. A parolee from Fontana, and Jihad Crawford, running back from Nebraska in the early 90s. No, Jihad Crawford, 30, who was on federal probation and wanted for an outstanding warrant. That's what this country's turned into. This country needs such a douching. Ted Kennedy, you fucking cocksucker. I'm glad you're dead. Should have been you who got shot, not your fucking brother. He's the one that opened the gates to every shithole. He said we have too many European immigrants. Ted Kennedy was in on back in the 60s. Let's open the gates to South and Central America and all the other filth. Nick, you're being racist. Goddamn right. The 4 were booked into West Valley Detention Center on various felony charges.
There's something wrong with the black man's mind. There's something wrong with his mind.
That was Donald Trump when he heard the news. Anyways, final story, I think. See that? I have no idea. I don't. Katie by the door. I put cat by the door. K-A-T. Cat can't bar the door. Katie bar the door. That's an old, for you young kids under 60. That means it's sort of telling your wife to lock the door. Oh, Katie bar the barn. You've heard that. Usually it's too late. The horse is out the gate. Whatever. I looked it up. Scottish fucking drunks. They always came up with shit like. A Georgia detainee who was being held on murder and other charges. Jesus, what a country of filth. Remained at large late Wednesday after escaping from custody earlier this week, according to a report. Authorities in Effingham County claimed a suspected door malfunction. Yeah, get that fucking door malfunction. Yeah, the guy guarding it fell asleep while he's doing a word scramble at a detention facility Monday night. Oh, he's watching the game, probably. Allowed the detainee to enter an unsecured area and make his getaway. Holy shit.
Bye-bye.
Wow, he sounded white. The fugitive, they called him for taunting as he ran away. They added on an extra year at a point of the foul. The fugitive identified as Kevin David Lennox Wilson. I wonder what color what? Yo, Kev, what up, man? 32. Can I ask you black parents out there, did you ever fucking watch your kids? Are there any of you that ever fucking took an ounce of interest in your kid's life? I should be saying singular, I guess. And I mean all due respect. I'm just saying. I love when they try to tell white people how they raise their children and shit. That came up on Tough Crowd. Boy, did Colin put a sock on that one. Anyways, they always say, you got to beat your kids. Yeah, because yours are so well behaved. David Lennox Wilson, 32, is considered dangerous. I could have told you that. They advise the public not to approach Wilson if they happen to spot him. Who are you shitting? It's probably some fat blonde broad sitting on his lap at a casino. And Wilson was being held for the Rincon Police Department since being arrested during a traffic stop in October 2020. In August, he was indicted on 3 counts of malice murder, like there's any other kind. The fuck does that mean, Captain Redundant? 1 count of felony murder. What's the difference? I don't give a fuck. Aggravated assault. I was charged with that in 5th grade. Armed robbery and possession of a firearm by a felon. By a felon. You think? All in connection with the May 2020. He's going to be on The Bachelor, they said this year. May 2020 incident in Savannah. Oh, right here in our backyard, Dallas. I think I saw him at the Savannah Sugar Shop, whatever the candy fucking thing. Yeah, you stinky motherfucker.
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Black, y'all. I'm Irish. I'm Amish. The Savannah incident involved the Savannah. My Boston's coming out. The Savannah incident involved the death of Vincent Smalls Jr., Vinnie Smalls. A second suspect identified as La Brea Adger was arrested. Oh, somebody spilled ink in her blonde hair. Look at that fucking nimwit. Oh my God, don't ever. That's La Brea? Yep. Named after a tar pit, nice. Was arrested in June 2020 in connection with the case. Fox 28 reported. I saw it on the news. Anyways, that's enough for the week, I think. I want to thank you people right now because you make the show possible. Thank you guys again for watching and supporting the show. You can get the encore show, access to the archives, and more at thecomicsgym.com, which you can watch on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV devices, and Android TV, or on patreon.com. Also, please plan to make a contribution today and help keep this show free, just like these fine people did. Should I just say it now? Paul Sagnell. Robert Curley, it's always there. Kit Fortney. I'm getting embarrassed at reading the same 8 names. Could somebody else step up? Hey, Kit, don't you have a cousin who hates fucking, you know what? Kit Fortney, Michigan. Paul Sagnella. Jesus Christ. I thank you guys. Don't stop. Apparently you're the backman. Joseph Hirsch of Ohio. Andrea Caruso of New York. And Larry Ramey of Ohio. Sean Powell of Florida. Adrian Lambros of New Hampshire. Jay Lundgren of Virginia. John Ashley, Utah. John Amaratus. Dougie Young. New monthly supporters, and these are brand new. Patrick Burtz. Michael Grandy. Jimmy Gomes, or I say Gomez. Ben Mathis, Johnny's little nephew. Anthony Narciso. Thank you guys. Those are brand new names. We need more of those. Thank you guys again. This show is going to blow up, okay? We're going to play it smart on YouTube, but Tommy already told me the numbers are up by us putting stuff out there that they can actually run on YouTube. And so keep your chin up. I want to get this so popular that when I go to do stand-up, we have 1,000 people there, and I can pay for my flight. That is it. Again, don't forget thecomicsgym.com, nickdip.com, cameo.com. If you want me to roast a friend or relative, go to cameo.com. I'll make a video on my phone. You tell me about the person, and we'll roast the shit out of them. That's it for the week. You guys think it, I'll say it. You're very welcome. Have a great weekend. See you back here on Monday. Take care, everybody.